Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frosted Glass and I'm joined by my fellow Alabaster Savages. I like boobs.
I would like to express my displeasure towards Frosted, for he is going to abort this stream before it comes to term.
Hey, it's my stream, my choice.
Yeah. Nice.
Moonshock.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're all doing just peachy kino.
Terry Diamantis.
I'd like to abort Jack Gonski.
And this week's
You're like 90 trimesters too late, Terry.
No. State level. I'm sure your state is going to be okay with it.
and this week's special guest, the 1 Ton Hammer.
Hey guys.
Yeah, and as Boobs alluded to, I'm gonna have to check out a little early. So unfortunately, we'll only have 3 articles today.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait.
This is
You
total BS.
had better not get rid of Sad Libs or I'm going to cry. Like a little bitch.
Oh, get rid of Sadlets right now.
No. That is not a permission, nor is that a granted favor to get rid of it.
All
Terry
right,
just wants to hear me
I'm
cry
getting
like a
rid
bitch.
of Sad Libs. Instead, we'll do rapping robots.
Excellent.
Yay!
No.
No, we'll have all the games. We'll just end on Poe or No Gender Edition.
Good, because you'll still be able to shoehorn in Terry's favorite game,
Yes.
which is the second best game.
Yes. Super Seducer is first, and then it's Oh or No Gender Edition.
Of course.
So,
Yeah,
fellas, are we all stacking? Are we all filling up on the supply of coat hangers before they disappear?
Can we say hi to chat? Do you guys do that on this show?
No, ignore
No?
chat.
No, we hate
Can I-
chat. Who's
Chat is
Can I say
dead.
hi to
Chat is dead to us.
Can I say hi to chat? Special guest. I get privileges.
No,
My white
you're
privilege.
not allowed.
Wait, Chad, isn't that what they had in the election, like a hanging chats or something like that? Oh, come on.
It wasn't even a-
Topical.
It wasn't even a good dad joke.
I gotta at least say hi to Kira Dam. She's a sweetie.
There.
Hmm.
You said
You
hello.
don't say hi to anyone.
You have been
Pardon?
penalized. You will no longer say hi to anybody else from here on out.
Hey Camel.
This is a new rule for the show. Hammer not allowed to say hello.
Well, what do you say we start off with our first article?
Okay.
My 4-year-old. My 4-year-old. Papa, why is Trump bad?
I'm
Okay.
gonna say right now, this 100% actually happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. It actually might. I can actually see this happening if your dad is just an insane retard and just goes on and on about how evil Donald Trump is day in and day out. I could see this being like, why is he bad? Why do you hate him so much?
An exercise in de-uglifying the utter disgust for Trump and all that he stands for.
There will be no
Jesus Christ.
image, by the way.
What? Where are the articles about Biden? You think that if Medium was unbiased, they would have tons of articles about why Biden is evil.
Biden can do no wrong. You
They're
shut your goddamn
They're
mouth.
still talking about Donald Trump 2 years after his presidency.
Dude,
Because
they're
that's
going to
all-
be talking
Why?
about Trump 22 years after his
Yeah.
presidency.
I have a few articles in the backlog about how Biden is good.
There you go.
Oh yeah, he's the most popular president ever. Didn't you know? Yeah.
Well, just look
Joe
at the
Biden
results.
is doing wonders for the sunglasses industry.
But not for the bicycle industry.
He's doing wonders for the bicycle helmet industry.
Safety first, pedals second.
As I went on the other morning about Trump's new fundraising strategy, my wife sat and pretended to listen. I bet she does that a lot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Your wife is dead inside, and it's your fault.
Why
You
did she get an
born
abortion?
motherfucker.
Something's dead inside.
Oh.
I don't really need much participation from anyone when I am riffing about Trump, but the occasional but the occasional does keep me aligned and relatively calm.
Okay,
Rick.
guy, you have a problem. You have a mental disorder. You need to get that checked out.
Dude, he riffs about Trump, therefore he must be good, right?
So if there's no
Correct.
one around, is he just like punching holes in the drywall or something?
He's just yelling constantly, "Ah, Trump!" He's not even saying anything. That's all he's saying. "Ah, Trump!"
Well,
He'll
he
be-
already seems
he'll-
pissed. Go ahead, Jag.
He'll be sitting on the toilet taking a big shit. "Ah, Trump!"
Well, he
Then
already
he'll be
seems
going-
pissed off that his wife just sits there and pretends to listen. He's like, "Well, my wife sat there." It's like, bitch.
He'll be jerking off in front of his computer, looking at a beautiful naked woman, and he'll go, "Ah, Trump!"
I wonder if he screams out Trump's name when he organizes. Like, oh, Trump. Oh.
Definitely. There's no doubt in my mind.
The Donald. Oh, the Donald.
This guy is so obnoxious. His wife tunes him out, and he doesn't care.
Yeah. He doesn't actually have a wife. It's just like a mannequin.
He's got a real
That
doll.
he also calls
And
Trump.
He has a
thinks
love
it's
doll.
real. He thinks it's a real woman, but because he never lets anyone talk otherwise, he doesn't know that she's fake.
He's working on a skin suit for it.
He just keeps it around to tickle her throat with.
Oh.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the Trump again.
Ooh.
Suddenly, a little voice came to me from the living room. In his waiting for oatmeal to be cooked mode, my son asked me, "Papa, why is Trump bad?"
In other words, what the fuck are you talking about, Dad?
A question for the ages.
And then the wife says, "Don't get him started. Are you stupid?"
Then we hugged and cried, and our wife clapped.
Yes.
This just reminds me of, why, Santa? Why are you taking our Christmas tree?
What's that from? I've not seen it.
That's
From
how the
the
Grinch stole
Grinch.
Christmas.
Ah,
This guy also seems to me like he'd be the type that would actually go into one of those places that allow you to throw dishes against walls and break shit if you pay them
Mhm.
enough. Because he's just got this uncontrolled rage that he has hidden inside. I think you get this guy pissed off, he's gonna fucking turn green and start killing people.
Ah, Trump!
Don't make me angry. You don't like me when I'm angry.
My son is 4 years old. He has heard me rant and at times scream about Trump more than once. On the day after the election, when it seemed Trump could win a second term, he saw his father almost cry from a combination brain-splitting migraine and the prospect of America's ultimate demise.
Okay, this guy is officially saying my pussy hurts.
Here's an idea, fella. Get a life. Get a fucking life. Jesus Christ.
Trump is his life. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Guess what? Joe Biden, I hate his guts. I hate everything he does because he sucks at everything. And he's clearly he doesn't belong in the White House, but guess what? I can still live my life. I can go out, I can enjoy a fresh peach. I can enjoy a Sunday drive without going, "Ah, Biden!"
Well, you can't enjoy Sunday drive anymore because gas is so expensive. So
I
That's-
can honestly say I've never cried over any political figure ever.
You're very
Notice-
brave, man.
notice how it's always the left who does all the crying and whining and
Yes.
carrying on whenever somebody that they don't want to win wins.
It's because it's feels over reals. They deal in emotional currency.
Well, yeah, and proof of that is everywhere where somebody says something that that hurts their poor little fifis. Oh, they
Guess
must
what,
get
guys?
the band hammer.
I
No.
just looked at my
present
clock and it's 11:10. Carry on. I just wanted to do that.
All right. Let's see. My son is now at the age where he is trying to figure out the concept of good and bad people. When watching some show or movie, he will often ask me if so and so is bad. Should I answer in the affirmative, then he will get a look in his eyes that tells me the thoughts are churning. The inevitable why is he bad will then be asked. When you're dealing with a cartoon, answering this question is not so challenging. The context of the good and bad qualities has been constructed for us, right?
Wow.
But where do I begin with a creature like Donald Trump?
Oh, a creature. Got it.
So I
Here's
answered
an
my...
idea. Here's an idea. He's a human being. Human beings are motivated by self-interests. Sometimes those self-interests conflict with the people around them. And thus to conclude that any one person is bad is not necessarily is such an easy thing to do, because people are complex. Some people, I would argue, are bad in the aggregate, but not everything they do is necessarily bad.
Unless they're Trump.
Complexity. Unless they're Donald Trump, in which case literally everything he does is Hitler.
Well,
Correct.
yeah. But this guy needs to shy away from trying to indoctrinate his kid.
But I've
Just
actually
because
seen-
you think that way doesn't mean your kid needs to.
I've actually seen people say that Trump is worse than Hitler.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, absolutely. You know.
Yeah, I mean, at least Hitler got the camps open.
The game has run so the well has run so dry for these people. They literally have nothing left to say bad about Donald Trump that they haven't said 100 times already. I mean, even this opinion, my child says Donald Trump is evil. Why? Or something like that. This is not new. This has been done 100 times before. The children, even the children, think that Donald Trump is bad.
Think about the children.
I think the defense of Hitler was more, at least he hated the Jews like I do, which is like, from the left, that makes sense, right?
These people are always talking about complexity, giving things more complexity, but they do not offer any complexity to their ideological opposition.
You know, I just had an idea. You know how all those people like to dub in lines from different movies or different people and to that Hitler movie Downfall? I've yet to see anybody dub in lines from Trump over Hitler's words just to
I'm
see what
sure
would
it's
happen.
been done many times.
Good God.
Stalin abandoned us. I gotta make the greatest Reich. It'll be better than any Reich you ever seen.
Make Nazis great again.
So I answered my son with a simple affirmative. Yes, he is bad.
Why?
Why? His eyes were engaging me, and I knew that his understanding of my moods was like that of any child's. They have a sixth sense about our every inner fluctuation. When something is distracting us, they feel it first.
Before you read any further, I'm gonna take a guess and say whatever the fuck this guy answered to his kid was total and utter nonsense.
Well,
Thanks,
the problem.
Tom. What
The
could
problem.
possibly give you that idea, Jack?
Yeah. No
Yeah.
kidding. The issue that I'm going to take with what this guy's going to tell this kid is that all he's going to do is feed a bunch of fucking lies and a bunch of untruths and opinions into this kid's head, and it's like, this is the way you need to think, son, because it's the way I think and it's the way that your family thinks, so you must think the same way.
I have no problem with a parent telling that to his child. What I have a problem with is he's not actually going to present an argument, which is what you would do if you were to suggest someone was evil.
Well,
No, he's going to repeat a whole bunch of dated, obsolete talking points that either are irrelevant or have been disproven objectively.
Well, of course, that's kind of what I mean. You know, there is a difference between telling a kid what, you know, like facts and being a good person versus, you know, giving a bunch of untruths and opinions just because that's the only way that you see things.
Right. Right.
I just really hope they have a cat and that the kid totally misunderstands, grab them by the pussy.
What you want to instill in your child as an adult is values,
Yes.
not your personal beliefs.
Well,
Yeah.
hating Trump is a value.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I can give,
what is a value if not a personal belief?
I can give a perfect example of what this guy is going to do to this kid of his. We used to know somebody who hated Trump with a burning passion. And this person had a daughter. And when we say, "What's your opinion of Donald Trump?" the first thing she said, "He's racist." And then when I said how, she couldn't answer
No,
because
what-
that's
what
all
she-
she's been told.
No. When you said how, she should have said, "Now that's racist. I'm not even Native American."
But I get my point is they're just instilling these opinions of, well, he's a racist. But when you say how, they have no answer because they don't know. They've only
Yeah,
been told
because he's
one
not.
thing. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But when you give them a question that they can't answer, it's like their heads are going to explode because they don't know how to answer it.
Give
Because they've
just
never
enough
been
rope
given
to
the
hang
details.
themselves.
Bingo,
In
exactly.
Super Seducer, you can actually ask the girl whether she's a Trump supporter, and when she says no, you can get mad at her.
That is one of the better parts of the game.
Yes.
All right.
Agree.
We all felt it with our own parents when kids, right? Out of context, that does not sound right.
No.
Need to make mom smile, you might have told yourself. My little boy.
That also makes it sound very, very bad. with the
Yeah.
previous sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little boy knew that this Trump character was not a welcomed guest in our household, and often had me very upset. Never wanting to quash my son's curiosity, I realized that I wasn't going to be let off the hook so easily. I sighed and gave it a stab. He's a bad because he promises things and then doesn't keep those promises.
That is a
What
lie.
the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Sorry, but no, I'm gonna
He
have to
kept
disagree.
more promises than any president in history.
And the fact, and a lot of promises that he did make couldn't be fulfilled because Congress was against him at every pass. He tried to do a bunch of things, and they said, "Nope, sorry."
Now it
mean,
says
even-
it says right there in black and white, he's a bad.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
He's very
fine.
bad.
Are we the baddies?
I bet he's also a thriller and a Billie Jean.
Hey, Johnny.
Braniel suggests that Biden has actually kept a lot of promises that he made while on the campaign trail, like destroying oil.
That's true.
Yep. I felt good with that answer. Like what? I needed to get his oatmeal cooked faster and throw on some cartoons to extract myself, him also, from the swamp of Trump.
He's so insecure in his own beliefs. He can't actually answer a question from a 4-year-old about them.
Well, no, that's the problem. Is that his ideas are so built up, they're in pseudo intellectual jargon that when you boil down these people to their most base beliefs, they sound ridiculous. If you took all their beliefs and put them into plain English, they would sound like total morons because that's what their ideas are really like. They're stupid.
Yeah.
And so when he's being forced to answer a 4-year-old child, he doesn't know what to say because he knows that no matter what he says, it's going to sound ridiculous.
Yeah, and saying I felt good with that answer makes me think. So, are you really secure with that answer, or you're just like, whatever? I'll just go along with what I said.
He felt
Yeah.
good with the answer because he thought he got out of the conversation without having to.
Yeah, this is my exit to the
Explaining.
conversation. I'm just going to say
Because-
this and leave it there.
Because the answer wasn't based on truth; it was how he felt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Feels
Uh,
over reels, yo.
Let's see. To extract myself, him also, from the swamp of Trump. There are terrible monsters in there, oozing pus and foul smelling, that surely could affect his sleep in a way that it has affected mine.
Is this
I mean,
guy got his
technically,
head?
That's true.
Does he have his head permanently up Hillary Clinton's? Never mind.
So he has nightmares about Trump. Well, buddy. Well, buddy, my son loves building things. He builds massive Brio wooden trains from
What?
Sweden. Get
Okay.
him Legos. What the hell?
I gotta look this shit up. Brio.
Cities that go from the bedroom through the foyer to the kitchen. He is constantly building. You know how you build things sometimes? He was fully tuned in.
Oh,
Well, let's
for
say you
fuck's
built a big Brio city, and all of your little people, the figurines that come with Brio, are allowed to play in the city except for Sally. We gave the people names.
Okay, dude, they're just wooden fucking trains. You don't have to get fancy. Say, it's Brio, because I buy brand name shit. It's just wooden trains, okay? Good God.
Why can't Sally play there? Because the wooden figurine named Sally.
Uh-huh.
Because Sally is 30 million people and is going to cause massive shortages in your city.
Because Trump doesn't want her to play there. He just said that the city is for everyone but Sally. Is that nice for Sally?
That is such bullshit. Wow. When did Trump
What
say?
did-
When did he actually intentionally? Nope, you can't. You stay out of that city, motherfucker.
No,
You're
no,
not
no.
allowed in
He's
there.
talking about illegal immigrants. That's the comparison that he's trying to make with the Sally metaphor.
So he makes a lawful decision, yet somehow that's the wrong one.
No, it's because Sally isn't just Sally. Sally's a ton of people, and your city has limited resources with which to sustain the population. Meanwhile, Sally can be just perfectly fine living in another city that has the resources in order to sustain her, and she isn't going to bring along with her lots of cultural problems.
Yeah.
Cultural problems like massive drug trades and child what do you call it when you child trafficking.
And being Mexican.
Sally is a bunch of people, not just one, and Sally has lots of bad people within her.
Giggity.
Sally's a slut, is what I'm hearing.
Well played, Moonshock.
Sally gets around. Sally gets around. He seemed offended for Sally. He knew that she would be hurt. Those little people are his pals. How could there be a city without Sally?
How could a 4-year-old give two flying fucks about what Sally's doing? It's a 4-year-old.
How could you explain something to a 4-year-old and fuck up so badly?
Yeah, and since when was the last time you saw an offended 4-year-old with this kind of a moral obligation to be like, Sally's pussy hurts. I guess I better be offended for her.
So as not
Johnny
to...
Hellcat, Sally's not bringing her best.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sally's an MS-13.
Sally's a mule.
MS-13 is Microsoft's worst product.
Sally put a man's head on a turtle. For the Breaking Bad fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
So as not to let him worry too much about Sally, I went to the room and got her out of the box. Sally's his little sister. Sally is always allowed in our city, right, pal? He smiled and grabbed Sally. Why does Trump not like Sally? This ought to be good. He continued holding her and setting her next to his now ready oatmeal.
It's the big R.
Here's an answer for the child, because Donald Trump doesn't hate Sally. Donald Trump wants Sally to come into the city in a regulated manner, in a way that is controlled, so that Sally doesn't strain the resources of the city.
Oh, he's
racism from you, Jack.
This guy's pulling off the low hanging fruit of all the bullshit, the rumors about Trump.
Because she looks different from him. Sally was a white with blonde hair. I chose her because I didn't feel like delving deeply into matters of race. Trump is a boy and Sally is a girl. He is sometimes not so nice to girls.
Wait, is Sally the only girl in the set?
Apparently so.
Wow. She's the girl Smurf. I forget her name.
Smurfette.
Yeah, curiously, he's choosing to ignore all the other people in the city that already resemble Sally.
Well, what if Sally identifies as a boy?
Even in his own metaphor, he's a failure.
Man, his little town has a diversity problem.
Yeah.
His little town is China. Oh, wait, did I say that?
My son doesn't yet distinguish between male and female differences. His eyebrows knitted.
Oh, let me guess, because you didn't teach him about gender.
Because he's 4, motherfucker. He doesn't need to know the difference between them.
Well, you kind of like just basically boys and girls
kinda
are different.
do,
You don't need to go into like detail, but
Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
most
You can
4-year-olds
tell
understand.
boys and girls. I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that by the time I was like 4, I did know that boys and girls were different things.
Of course.
I,
But
I,
the way
I don't want
the
to. I don't
avenue
want to
that
know how
guy's-
this guy would explain gender.
Oh,
That's because girls have cooties.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
instead of
like
a-
to ask the author, what is a woman?
He'd probably give you the same kind
Anyone
of
who
bullshit
identifies
response
as
that
a woman, Jack.
no, he would give the same kind of bullshit that Supreme Court just said, I don't know. I'm not a gender scientist person.
No,
I'm not
the
a
official
biologist, I
answer-
think was what she
Yeah.
said.
The official answer is a woman is anyone who identifies as a woman. Which, in other words, a woman is a woman. That's the definition. That's the only
Yeah.
one you're going to
A
get.
woman is nothing.
Just a little circular. Just a little.
Yeah.
His eyebrows knitted in a more full-throated defense of Sally. Everyone is allowed in my city, he said in defiance of Trump. Does Trump still build cities?
Oh my god.
Well, he never really built cities, but houses and hotels. My son liked
So yes.
my son liked the fact that he was a builder also. Is he
You're a Trump fan
Oh, but-
already.
Yeah.
Now you have to correct your son.
is he a good builder? I needed to clarify
Yes.
this matter for him. Couldn't let his affinity for building overcome his distaste for Trump.
Oh, how?
Wow.
Wow.
What an incredible douchebag this guy is.
He really is. You know, and it's just occurred to me that this guy, with the standard audience that you see on Reddit, or not Reddit, Medium, well, Reddit too, to a point, these people really are just preaching to the choir or their own choir. You
Guess
know,
what? Liking someone who is industrious and builds things for a living is not a bad thing. That's a fine quality for a person to have. And Donald Trump may not be perfect, but the fact that he builds lots of buildings, I think, is very admirable.
No, but
but
they're evil buildings. They've got
Yeah.
his evil name all over them.
But don't worry, that the dad comes in with a good save.
oh,
Actually, he doesn't build. He has other people build for him.
oh my god.
Oh my
Semantics.
What a is this some commie bullshit he's trying to pull?
Oh my god.
It's the workers. The workers make the bill. Yeah, who funds the
This kid,
workers?
I like this
fuckwad?
kid. I like this kid.
Oh my god. this
He might-
guy.
He might ask you to build a house and promise to give you a big bowl of ice cream.
A
I
mile
want-
high.
It's like, I like ice cream. No ice cream.
I got the best ice cream. It's the best ice cream you've ever seen. I got
You
vanilla,
would-
chocolate, strawberry.
What's really sad though is that they fact checked Trump on the whole mile high thing. You have nothing better to do than to fact check a metaphor.
They fact check the fucking Babylon Bee. Of course, they fact check metaphors.
Oh my
It-
god.
I want to build a house for Trump. He smiled, imagined the treat he'd receive for his hard work.
I like this kid.
I know.
This kid
kid's
is awesome.
And this
Yeah.
guy's probably pissed.
This
Oh
guy
my
is
god.
going, no, he can't like Donald Trump. He's not allowed.
He's
Can
a
he-
fan of a racist.
Couldn't he let the kid write the article? Okay, but when you are done building it, bud, Trump will say to you, I won't give you any ice cream.
What?
Wow.
What are you trying to do?
Oh my god.
He what metaphor is this trying? It's like you're just making shit up.
Yeah, at this point, he's lost control of the conversation. He's been outwitted by a 4-year-old.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
losing the
floundering.
debate. He's losing
Why
the
would you
debate.
write about this? Why would you write about this ultimate intellectual failure on your behalf? You are losing a battle of wits with a 4-year-old. Why are you bragging about it, you fucking retard?
That should be the title of the report. How to lose an argument to a 4-year-old.
I like what Keith said. Let me guess. The father threatened to give him puberty blockers.
Probably.
But why? I built the house for him. He was again perplexed. Because Trump
I would be perplexed too if you were lying to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Trump wants to eat the ice cream, and he doesn't care if you want it or not. Then I will take. Then I will take the house. Nope, the house now belongs to Trump, and he won't let you play with it.
Oh my God.
This guy's unreal. I don't what is going on in his brain? He's just saying like his kid is outwitting him, and so he's just saying the first negative thing he possibly can that comes to mind.
Yeah. It seems to me like this kid's got more knowledge at 4 than this guy has had in his whole erector set. So, whatever, dude.
He sat for a minute eating his oatmeal with raspberries. I could see he was concerned about the injustice. No Sally allowed in the city, the house was built and the promised ice cream not delivered. Papa...
He's bragging about his shitty metaphor.
Papa... By the way, Papa, why does your son talk like you're in the 1920s?
Papa?
Papa, why is Trump so bad? Why did he steal my ice cream?
Papa...
Can I have ice cream? No!
Papa, let's not invite Trump over for pizza.
Good idea.
I make homemade pizza and often invite friends over. Being invited in our house is a sign that a person is good. You got a deal, buddy. I gave him a hug and then we did a low 5.
Wow.
Can you imagine what this guy's wife is thinking of him right now?
Oh, he's probably a freaking. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, she just sat there and watched him lose an argument to her own son.
And this guy is probably like a complete simp too. So
How does this man function in real life being this stupid?
well, he writes for Medium. There you go.
Kid, I my heart goes out to you. Your father's an idiot.
I was glad that my son understood the ugliness of Donald Trump without having to pull him.
No, he doesn't. He actually understands less now that you've explained it to him. That's the biggest miracle out of all this. Your son is now unfortunately dumber for the things that he has heard today.
Yeah, I award you no points.
Yeah. Without having to pull him way too early into that oh so ugly and vile world known as Trumpism.
Wow.
Oh, he got a first-hand view of Trumpism right there. The bullshit Trump, the TDS that you got right there.
Well, it just seems to me like this dad here. It just seems like he was tied up in a basement somewhere and just shown constant streams of Trump is bad, Trump is bad, Trump is bad. You know,
Yeah,
just
clockwork orange style.
Exactly. Like this big wall of eyes that just show nothing but screens of Trump doing nefarious things because Trump is bad, orange man bad. And then he's trying to pull this shit on his 4-year-old, and his 4-year-old's like, "You're an idiot." Yeah, it really is. It really is. I mean, I can see this kid having a conversation with his father, and his father's like, "Trump, orange man, bad," and this kid's like, "How?" You know? And this guy has no way to respond to it. So.
Well, he does have a way to respond to it. Just make bullshit up.
Well, yeah, other than that. I mean, he has no truthful answers, so he has to make shit up. And he's like, no, okay. I mean, you could just hear the sizzling of his head, the circuit's just going.
It's just like how everything he said made the kid like Trump more. It's like, he promises ice cream if you build. Oh, I want to build a house for Trump.
That's right. And he's like, oh shit, I said the wrong thing. My kid's thinking good things. No, reverse.
He doesn't get any ice cream because that's what I need to say to make you hate him.
Yes.
You know that your puppy you got run over? That was Trump.
Just put a bunch of like completely false comments and just say like the sky is blue, but it's not Trump's doing. That's Hillary's doing.
I'm surprised he didn't like purposely try to make the kid cry.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to when he said you don't get any ice cream.
Like rip off the head of one of his dolls, or like Sally got beheaded by Trump or something like that. Poor Sally.
And then he just starts wailing on the kid. Trump is making me do this.
You step on a Lego, it's Trump's fault.
Every
I
time
just want the Trump thing with the Wrath of Khan effect.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, with the end of the first article comes the first
God.
game. And that is Sad Labs DP Edition.
Ooh, hey.
That's right. Double prompts.
Jack likes this game.
Where I took 4 headlines from Medium and took out 2 words from each of them. And you guys have to fill in those words Mad Lib style. Yeah.
No. It's 11:36. 11:10 was like 20 minutes ago.
And then the chat will vote on which one is best. All right. So, Jack, I need a past tense transitive verb.
Shit, I don't know.
That's not a past tense transitive verb.
I'll give you a big bowl of ice cream if you give me a past tense transitive verb.
I'll shit on your face.
All right, I'll come back to you. Moon, I need a noun.
Dildo.
All right. Terry, I need a living thing plural.
Rapists.
All right, and Hammer, I need a verb.
What would be a good verb for a dildo? Slippery.
Yeah. Well, this is a different prompt. It's not in the same one as dildo.
Oh, okay. So I can come up with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the slippery would not be a verb.
Small.
No.
That's an
No,
adjective.
it's a verb.
Verb is an action
Nice.
word.
An action
how
word,
about-
like violently?
That's an
No.
That's
No.
an adjective.
Why
Like-
don't you come back
like-
to Hammer? I got
Like
a
run.
verb is a word that you use to describe an action, right?
no.
No,
that's
it
an
is
adverb. Yeah, so like run,
Verb is
jump,
just an
you know.
action.
Oh, this dictionary must be wrong then.
You know, like lynch, that kind of a thing.
I'm reading the Google Dictionary to make sure I
Uh,
get my verbs right, and it says
ver-
a word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence.
No.
That's
What they
wrong.
mean is.
So give
the
me an
word
example.
The word "run" describes an action of running.
Can you give me an example?
Run is
Run.
a verb.
Run is a verb. Walk.
He
Jump.
ran to the bus
See.
stop. There you go.
Yeah.
Do. Be.
Or catch.
Or sorry,
Catch?
no.
Catch. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
All right.
And for mine, sucked.
All right. All right. And Terry, give me a plural noun.
Cox.
I just love that now it says Jack Gunsky sucked cocks. All right. Let's see. Hammer, give me an adjective.
I don't want to get this wrong.
Hmm.
Description.
Word
Adjective
or phrase
describes a noun.
naming an attribute added to or grammatically related to a noun or to model. It's harder to read the description of this than to understand what the word means.
Like
Big, small.
Somebody thought that was funny.
yeah, slow, fast, big, small.
Ugly.
Braniel is laughing in the background.
Somebody was laughing. They thought that was funny.
Brandon.
Fast is fine.
There you go.
Eh. Okay, and Jack,
Moonshock
give me an
will go far.
adjective.
Retarded.
All right, and Moon, give me a verb.
Violate.
I like that one.
Okay. So,
Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh.
all right. So Jack's is black children may be sucked if teachers bring cocks to school.
Wow.
It's almost too good.
That's
Hmm.
wrong. That's just wrong.
All right, and Moon's is fuck this dildo. I'm gonna get me a fast man.
That actually works really well.
Yes, right out of a feminist mantra.
All right, and Terry's black rapists and retarded women don't need each other. There, I said it.
Yes!
Wow.
Beautiful!
I will just claim I said that. I statement.
All right, and Hammers on YouTube, women catch and men violate.
Oh, God! We got a lot of good ones here tonight.
All right, so give me a sec and I'll make a poll for the chat so they can vote on which one is best.
I gotta give it to Terry.
I think so too.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with that one.
Hammers is good in a subtle way, but I think that Terry's just takes the cake.
Agree.
There, I say really sold it.
I normally wouldn't vote for myself, but I do think mine is.
I just love the implication that black rapists and retarded women go together.
Is it wrong though?
And yes, Keever Dam, if Terry wins, he gets a big bowl of ice cream.
And a mile-high hamburger.
What'd you say, Terry?
Not if Trump has anything to do with it.
Yeah. Well, with 21 votes in and Terry at 90%.
Seems close to me.
Oh yeah,
Could go either way.
that's completely democratic, right there.
Well, hold on now. A truck just came in with 10,000 votes.
Yeah.
And those are all for me too.
Mail-in ballots, people.
All right. Well, I think I could call it there. So, yeah, Terry wins with 91% of the vote.
I think Black Rapist has to be my Quipper's name.
Oh shit!
Who's gonna be a retarded woman?
Anyone who wants to be.
Hi, my name is Retarded Woman, and the name of my TED Talk is.
Oh god, you think we could get one of the women to name themselves retarded women?
Well, you'd have to have a woman on your show.
Well, no, we've had women before. There's Sora, there's Yusong, there's who else?
Sora's a brave girl.
That's two.
Yeah, that's two so far. Genti Maxi. I can't read fingers, Braniel.
Hey, there is a woman upstairs in my house that has also been on Quippers.
Oh yeah, son.
Oh my god! Imagine that.
Son.
Why is
We
Braniel
love
fingering
Sun.
you?
Hello?
Keeve has also been on Quippers too.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, Jack, you like math, right?
Oh god. Uh-oh.
Jack?
Maybe he got a phone call. He did say hello.
But
That-
and we
you-
lost him.
Hey.
Don't.
So not only is there one fewer story, there's one fewer panelist as well. Jesus
Womp
Christ,
womp.
you're cutting way too many corners with this thing.
Right.
Oh.
I think
I-
math is
I
his
see what you did
trigger
there.
word.
Is that his safe word? The safe word is math.
Well, I'm guessing his internet went out or something. I don't know.
I don't know. He the one last word I heard him say was hello. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right. Well, let's go on to our second article. Why mathematics needs to embrace the culture.
Is this the state of Oregon where they say that math is completely racist? Alex
I don't
H.L.
remember.
Taylor. Okay.
How mathematics higher education can start supporting black and brown students.
By teaching them maths.
Where the hell is this bitch at? What is with all these goddamn people that don't have their fucking pictures on the internet?
Well, this one's got a picture in the Medium article.
That's not necessarily them, though.
No.
Uh,
Next to her name, her
I
profile
know.
picture.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get that profile pic, but every time I click on it, it's like it doesn't even exist. It just goes right back to her profile.
Oh,
That was weird.
Oh, he's back, Ermagerd.
did your
Yeah,
internet
the-
go out?
No, my headphones or something just died, and I had to restart some shit.
Oh,
Ah.
all right. Did you
That
hear
was
the name of the?
weird.
Did you hear the name of the article?
No.
Why mathematics needs to embrace the culture.
Ah!
I
I'll be right
think
back.
that's what Frosty was hoping for.
How mathematics higher education can start supporting black and brown students.
Okay, I should just tell you guys now. Braniel and I are both engineers.
I know.
That was the most painful fucking thing I have ever heard, and it fills me with intense rage.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know Braniel was an engineer, but and now you know why I chose the article. In 2019, I graduated from university in the UK with a mathematics BSc. By that time, I'd been taught at 2 institutions and had friends who studied maths. She's European, so she says maths. At many others. All these maths courses had one thing in common. All right, I'm just going to correct them all to math.
Incorrect. No, maths is the correct one.
No, it's
I'm
math.
pretty sure that Chad is pissed at me now. For
And
that
rightly
yell.
so.
All these math courses had one thing in common. No black students.
Where can I sign up?
Okay, that's not strictly true. At my second university, there were 2 black students plus myself. Growing up in London, the demographics were certainly a shock to my system, but I noticed something even more curious. Universities were hubs of progressive thought, and each department was doing its part to cater to the newest schools of thought. The School of Psychology was hosting a disability awareness movie night.
And that's
The
why
in-
they had a retarded kid, like the author, show up. It makes sense now.
They just watch movies of retards. The English department was promoting their LGBTQ plus reading list. Biological sciences were hosting roundtables to talk to black students.
I see. So all the other disciplines were retarded, but why do you have to go after math?
Yet my own department was silent.
Yeah, because math is objective, and your shit is stupid.
In both my universities, mathematics did nothing when Black History Month rolled around.
Yeah,
No,
Good.
because math is objective and you're a fucking moron.
no talk of decolonizing the curriculum. No representation of black mathematicians. No acknowledgement
Who
of the
gives
issues.
you don't learn about mathematicians in math class. You learn about math. You want to learn about mathematicians? Go to a history class. Mathematics is about math. That's it. That's the whole game. Math.
No.
What is useful and practical in science and engineering? Math.
1 + 1
That's
equals
it.
diversity.
Math is not for your stupid bullshit. It exists in a vacuum. That's the point. That's what makes it mathematics. If it was susceptible to your bullshit, to your stupid retarded bullshit, then it wouldn't be math anymore. It would be my feelings. But it's math.
No, you gotta do like a word problems or something. You know, like if a slave starts picking cotton in this station at 2 o'clock, and and the other starts picking cotton at the other station at 2:30, when will they be whipped by their master?
Mm.
This is unbelievable. Just stop trying to make everything. This is just Marxist bullshit. That's what this
Yeah,
is.
of course it
This
is.
is an attempt to sully things that are already fine as they are, because you need them to be as gray as possible so that you can push your ideological bullshit. That's all this is.
Dude, this isn't new. 2 + 2 = 5. Remember when that was all over Twitter?
Oh my god, I can't believe that was an actual thing. There was a point in our society where we attempted to literally argue that 2 + 2 = 5.
People still believe it. It didn't go anywhere.
I wonder if this is one of the women that built that one bridge that collapsed.
Yeah, no. When you introduce these sorts of things into our society, society gets worse objectively.
Well, that's what they want. They're trying to bring the society to its end. They want to destroy it.
Why is this? In mathematics teaching, there's a stoic, purist kind of mentality. The lectures
Yes.
the lectures are traditional. A chalkboard is a must. Asking
Hey,
for help
they said there were no blacks in the classroom. What color was the chalkboard?
asking for help is taboo, and the subject seems to sit on a lonely mountaintop staring down at the applied sciences.
No, they want you to ask for help. I can't tell you in college how many TAs were like, I could have helped you out on this, but no one ever talks to the TAs because they try and figure out on their own, and they just aren't able to get it without additional context. They want you to ask for help. You're full of shit.
No. They want you to ask for help so they can laugh at you. They're going to be,
No.
ha, this idiot doesn't even know this advanced mathematical concept. Everyone point and laugh.
Yeah. Now they want the whites to ask for help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Who is teaching or being taught is never acknowledged. But let's be honest, almost all math lecturers are older white men. I was lucky enough to be taught by one of the only black lecturers in the UK, which is no mean feat given...
You weren't lucky. You weren't lucky. You know why? Because it doesn't matter what fucking color his skin was.
Oh, yes,
It literally doesn't matter. In mathematics, it doesn't matter what you look like. What matters is, can you solve the problem or not? And if you can't, then you have to find out. That's what mathematics is all about.
All that matters. I don't know where you're getting your information from.
It's not luck. Your teacher was just smart. And good for him for being smart. Unless he's anything like you, in which case he's a fucking moron.
Ooh.
I would give that teacher all of the praise if he called his course nigonometry.
There you go.
I didn't
I'd
hear
sign
that.
up for that. I'd be sitting front center. Teach me, sensei.
Which is no mean feat, given less than 1% of all UK professors identify as black.
Identify as black.
Identify as black. They're politically black.
And as of right now, there are 0 black female math lecturers.
Good.
What does that
Who
have
Keep it that
fuck
way.
all to do
gives
with
a
anything?
fuck?
Exactly.
It doesn't have anything to do with anything. It doesn't matter. Do you know the math or not? If yes, get in line. If no, fuck off.
No. We need the Corinne Jean Pierre of maths lecturers. That is a requirement at this point. We need a black lesbian who
Yeah.
doesn't know what she's doing to teach the courses. It's the only way things are going to move forward.
Okay,
Yes.
I
have the dullards do the teaching.
I honestly didn't know who you were talking about because I just know her as the Black Jen Psaki.
You mean Jen Blackie?
Yeah,
I like that.
which is completely like justified considering all they did was talk about how she's black and lesbian when they introduced her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's her only qualification. We've
Yeah.
seen how bad of a job she does at like actually being a press secretary. So it's like, well, but she is black and she is a lesbian, so that's important.
Okay, so the representation isn't there, and no one's talking about it. Why does
Who
it
gives
matter?
a fuck? Can
No,
you do
I
the
would-
math or not, you fucking retard?
No.
I would love this article so much if it just said, "Why does it matter?" and it just said, "It doesn't," and ended.
That would be the best article ever.
I would crack up if they'd done that.
Black students are 1.5 times more likely to drop out of university than white students.
Whoa. She says black kids are stupid. Oh, and she says everyone else is racist.
Wow.
You know why black students are more likely to drop out of university? It's because the SAT scores that got them into those colleges were were inflated so that black students could get into universities where they would naturally suffer because they're rated for people with higher
exactly right.
aptitudes.
If they say if you're black, you get an extra 10% on your score, then you're not actually qualified for the courses that you're signing up for, and you're not going to understand them because
Yeah.
Wow, so Jack
And-
thinks that black and white people should go to different schools. Wow.
mm,
And what really should be happening is they should be getting into schools that they qualify for, because if they do that, then they're able to pass and get a good education out of it. They can
Well, at the
reach
very
their
least,
highest
the-
aptitudes, but they
the
can't
course
do
will be
that.
the course will be aimed at their understanding level. Like if you
Yeah.
go to a high school, mathematics course, and you're like in year 4 of primary school, you're not going to understand a damn thing. And it's like if you need to like have the curriculum aimed at your level of understanding, or you're just going to flounder and get confused and drop out.
No, they just need black teachers. That's all it is.
Yeah, because black teachers will help them understand the curriculum better because the black teachers speak jive.
Excuse me, miss. I speak jive.
This includes me. After my first year of uni, I dropped out because my mental health fell off a cliff despite good grades.
Your mental health. Fuck off.
And the research is clear. Black students become lonely and isolated because universities aren't doing enough to embrace them.
Yeah, but if you go around hugging black people, you get in trouble. So what do you want?
So who will fight for the black students? Ask
Certainly not the black people.
Ask any math lecturer, and I'm sure they'd agree that math is a beautiful subject everyone should share.
Well,
Except the darkies.
and except for in the state of Oregon, where math is racist somehow.
To do this, I'm calling on all math lecturers to shake off their apprehension and start embracing the diversity of their students.
Nah.
If you're thinking, okay, that sounds good, but how? These are my easy to implement action points.
Oh my god.
Talking points all over again.
Number
Hey,
one.
There was a black mathematician once, so that should improve your feelings of isolation.
Oh wait, don't forget the god of all black
What-
physicists, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Why
Oh,
do I
he's
get the
awesome.
feeling that this is just going to be like the typical Marxist list of bullshit? You
Neil
need
deGrasse
to
Tyson
include
is
more
awesome.
diversity and inclusion related subjects in your classes.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is awesome because he can take anything and just remove all the fun from it. It's really quite a remarkable talent.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is just the scientist's Jaden Smith at this point.
Whenever I hear his name, I just think of Dyson vacuum cleaners.
The proper amount of suction.
Number 1, talk to your students. Silence screams the loudest when difficult topics are ignored. Most
Oh
lecturers
yes, open a dialogue, i.e., tell them a whole bunch of bullshit.
take out your Brio Railroad set.
Oh my god.
Offer them ice cream.
Most lecturers are pastoral advisors to individual students, and this one-on-one time is valuable. If you
No,
supervise,
they're not. They're just supposed to be tutoring you. That's it.
if you supervise a black or brown student, let them know that you're happy they're here. Acknowledge that it can be challenging to be a minority student, even if you haven't experienced it yourself.
Oh my
Won't it
god.
seem just a tad patronizing?
Oh, it's extremely patronizing.
I
Hey,
know it's very difficult for you black people. I'm not one, but I know your pain.
Hey, buddy, I'm glad you're here, despite being stupid.
These people are so stupid and so black.
No, I think what they do after every lecture, let's go find the DMV for you, buddy.
And let them know they can talk to you about those issues. You can't fix systemic issues by yourself. Still, you can let them express themselves and direct them to university support if they need it.
Here's an idea. Why don't you put him in a fucking crib while you're at it, and give him a little binky? Do you want the little binky, Tyrone? Holy shit!
So I just realized this is the retarded woman. Our next article better be by a black rapist, otherwise I'm going to be very upset.
Number 2, add some context. Much of math teaching is purely theorems and corollaries, which makes sense. Which makes sense because it's math.
Yeah.
But talking about the mathematician behind the theorems can insert some much-needed
It's
acknowledgement.
irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's
No,
irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
It's much-needed acknowledgement of the diversity in math.
It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't even.
Can you read it all,
matter.
Jack? It's written there right on the page.
Yeah. For example, highlight that Euler was Swiss and continued his work through his transition into blindness.
Mm-hmm.
Or
So
that,
all he could see was black. Very
gives a
good.
shit?
I like it.
Who gives a shit?
or that Galois was a French activist imprisoned during the Revolution.
Was he
When we
black?
see,
Doesn't matter.
When
Teach
we
them
see-
math.
when we see mathematicians as whole people, it is easier to relate.
No, it's not, because the thing you need to relate to is the math, and the context doesn't add anything to the math.
I don't think the dog likes the idea of treating mathematicians as people.
Feelings
You
of
wanna learn about mathematicians? Do so on your own time. Better yet, make a course, History of Mathematics. You can learn all about the mathematicians in History of Mathematics, but when you're in the mathematics, you should be learning the math. And that's it.
Hate facts.
let's see. Feelings of belonging can help overcome the imposter syndrome that many students feel. So let's acknowledge
You are an
that.
No,
imposter.
but do you know why they have imposter syndrome? Because you faked their grades so they could get in.
So let's acknowledge that mathematicians are a mad bunch from all over the world. Have you noticed that
But
she didn't point out a single black mathematician?
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
they're all
And,
white.
and
What
the
if you
thing is,
mentioned?
if you wanted to go the cultural angle, there are mathematicians all over the world. I mean, the very number system we use has its roots in Arabic.
I remember the left making a big deal out of that, and it's like trying to use a gotcha. It's like, should we ban Arabic numerals, and trying to get people to go, yeah, fuck those Arabic numerals, and haha. But we use them. They're like 1 and 2 and 3, you moron. That was like their big haha gotcha moment.
Number 3, more representation. The stories of mathematicians are vast, but not being told in universities. Acknowledge Black History Month, October.
No,
Apparently
no,
it's in
keep
October
that
for
shit.
the UK.
Keep that shit out of the classroom. Keep it out of the classroom. In fact, keep it out of every classroom. It's retarded, but most of all, keep it out of mathematics because it's irrelevant.
Speaking of retarded, she's about to bring up Disability History Month.
Yeah. This one is actually perplexing. Disability History Month, mid-November. So it's half a month?
Maybe it goes into December. I don't know.
Is the month itself disabled?
Is it a
It
calendar
sounds like
month or is it like a continuous month, like November 15th to December 15th?
You know,
That's what I mean. Yeah,
I
think
myself can be considered disabled because I am epileptic, but I find the whole idea of this stupid.
well, you're also
Moonshock,
disabled because you're kind of gay.
yeah, I was gonna say Moonshock, you're disabled because you're a faggot.
Wow, what a dick! That was not very nice.
Whoa. The guy who's denying being a faggot is complimenting Jack on his dick.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'm
stay
not
quiet.
into
I'm,
you, Moonshock.
I'm never saying another.
Get
fucking
over
word.
it.
Nope, not saying anything. Fuck off.
I bet Jack would ask you to do something and not even give you the ice cream.
She probably
Yeah.
would too. It's like, what next? Do I have to give you a fucking reach around to make you happy?
Just ice cream. Just ice cream.
I just like to think that when they thought this up, they're like, hey, let's start it in the middle of the month. And they're like, that's retarded. All
Exactly.
right, let's see. International Women's Day, 8th March, because they have to do their dates wrong. It's March 8th. And LGBT plus History Month, February, with talks and newsletters about mathematicians within these groups. If you're a
Wait,
pure
LGBT History Month? I thought we were already in Pride Month. Do they have 2 months? Do we have to?
This is the UK. They probably don't do Pride Month. They do this faggy shit instead.
I bet you they have 2 months. I bet you that they dedicate a sixth of their entire year talking about homos.
that they have to
I
do
think-
everything a little bit wrong.
I think every month should be faggot month. I think that's a step we need to take as a society.
Oh my god, they should have just called it Faguary.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Wait, why'd you consider that a slight against you, Moon?
because my birthday's in February, fucker. Don't you
Fits
change that
perfectly.
month?
It fits perfectly.
Shut up, Terry.
Man, these people have no creativity. All right, let's see. If you're a purist, hand out one of their research papers. Let's talk about black mathematicians working today, like Kate Okikiolu and Naira Chamberlain.
Guess what? The mathematicians who are working today aren't working on things that you would teach in a baseline level math class. They're working on incredibly elaborate things that would not fit into a traditional class environment. You would have to take special classes to be able to
No, Jack.
understand the
These
basic
are
problems.
the black ones. They're not doing that advanced stuff.
Oh yes, the modern black mathematicians, I'm sure, considering their SAT scores, 1 + 1 = 3. 2
But I
+
think
2
it's fine,
= 5.
Small changes can have a huge impact. I'm incredibly passionate about black and brown people flourishing in STEM, and I know that it is challenging for math departments to know where to start. I have a million more ideas based on things that I would have appreciated during my undergrad. I'm keen to keep the conversation going and hope math teachers, tutors, and lecturers can feel courageous going forward to bring students and departments together.
Are we
I
done
think
yet?
everyone should clap.
Yeah.
Kill me. Just kill me.
So, Jack Braniel, I think you've learned a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking kill me.
Now you can be better engineers. All right. So,
I hate you.
Or engine
She's cute, though.
quiz. I think you need to.
Is that her picture? Or is that just a random black person that she found online?
That's a random
Uh,
black person.
well, the caption says graduation ceremony, so I'm assuming it's her.
Well, it doesn't say whose graduation, does it?
Yeah, you're cute, but you're an idiot.
Well, it looks really similar
That's
to the
usually the
picture next
formula.
to the author's name. So, that's probably her.
God damn it.
All right. Well, with the end of the second article comes the second game, which is for the chat only. Boobs, you racist engineer. And that is the caption contest, where I'll show you a photo of a political figure or event, and the chat has to come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. And let's see. This one was provided by our chat's very own Evolved Potato. And it's Nancy Pelosi giving you that come hither look.
Everyone's favorite melty speaker of the house.
I think he played a
Oh.
I think he played a practical joke on you, Frosted. That's that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Face melting.
Are we sure that Jack Cochran wasn't right about the lizard people stuff? Because this
Well,
this could very
have a
easily
look at
be
it.
the mask slipping.
Yeah.
She's wearing an Edgar suit.
Is
Is that a stroke?
It's like when you're scratching a dog and you find that one good spot they really like, so they make like a weird face, you know.
Is this like the female variant of Sloth from the Goonies?
You know what the outfit? You know what the outfit looks like? Remember that thing that Filthy Frank wore with the big pink suit? That's kind of what that looks like.
Be sure to check out my OnlyFans.
James is doing it so far.
Let's see.
That
This
was
is
my
what
favorite so far.
this is what you get when you don't allow abortions. Oh dear, I think I've got Ramsey Hunt syndrome.
Isn't that what What's His Face has?
I don't know who's Ramsey Hunt.
Oh, I don't know. Ramsey Hunt syndrome. I think that's what Justin Bieber has, isn't it?
Justin Bieber?
He's got some weird fucking thing with his face.
Well, he's Canadian.
Yeah, Justin Bieber has. Oh, that explains everything.
Great reply.
Let's see. I need a few big black studs to give me a new facial. This one's melting. The Mask Part 2. Come on down. Next round's on me.
OnlyFans is still my favorite so far.
Let's see. Nancy's passed out drunk in her office again. Damn it, get her cyborg out of storage.
It's a good one, but it's just a teensy bit outdone by the OnlyFans one.
Madame Tussaud must love her.
Ugh. Well, no, she probably hates her because her fucking face melts all the time. She's like, "Oh God damn it, I gotta change your fucking."
All she's got to do is hold a candle under the wax figure and it's up to date again.
No, she would hate her because even if she makes it look just like her, everybody would be like, that doesn't look like a real person.
Does anybody smell toast? Wow. Okay, it's that one. That
Well
one's in the lead
done.
now.
Well done.
Hey,
I
Camel,
need-
you're ahead.
I need to ask Sally how she keeps it in place. Let's see. Roe v. Wade just got overturned. Oh, I think I just cummed because the January 6th committee isn't distracting from us fucking up the economy like he hoped.
Wow,
That's
that's
way too
long.
A little wordy.
Yeah.
Hey, we're fixing
Brevity
to
is the soul of wit, BG.
hey, we're fixing to snort coke off AOC's tits.
Ew.
I don't think anyone's going to beat Camel for me.
No,
I'll-
that's
I'll-
my winner.
I'll give it a few more seconds. Is it hot in here or is it just me?
You know, even if somebody just said, "Hey, you guys," that would still work too.
And Jaeger Pony made the same comment as Hammer about Edgar the Bug.
Yeah. This is my O face. All right. Well, I think I'll call it there. So, what do you guys
Hate
think
camels.
is the best?
It's hate camel.
Yeah.
Anybody sells snow toast?
All right. Well, I think I agree. So, I think Hate Campbell wins this week.
Yeah.
Hammer, who would you vote for, Hammer?
Hammer,
Hammer.
man.
Oh no, Hammer's dad.
We
Yeah,
killed
that's
him with
alright.
humor.
It'll be a two-person show on your Wednesday on Millions. We'll be fine. Hammer
Alright.
said be right back and he's muted. So
Oh.
Okay. Well, either way, I think Campbell would have won. So,
Oh yeah.
all right. So let's go on to our final article of the night. And Moon, I know how much you love woo woo.
Oh God, witchy woo woo. This
Well,
would
no,
be something that
Sun is the one that
Sun
hates
is the one that hated the witchy woo woo shit. Is this that same author again?
So, I don't know if it's the same author, but it's got a touch of woo woo to it.
Oh God.
Men need women. Women do not need men.
Okay.
Woo woo.
no, I'm all for it. Let's split us up into men versus women, and see who's better at surviving.
Anything to
think,
get that picture of Pelosi off my screen. Misogyny. Okay. Oh, this person's just named Ether. In other words, they're not going to have a picture. You pussy.
No, I think she's related to Sargon based on that photo.
It was written by Buddha himself. A better title would really be replacing the men with masculine/yang energy and women with feminine/yang energy.
Wait, Yang and Yang? Is that
Yeah.
What?
No.
Yeah, I'm guessing that was a mistake.
Are you sure you didn't mean Wang energy?
Oh, wait a second. Keeve says, I don't need men to forget I'm a woman. Wait, Keeve's a woman? Oh my God.
Is that biologist confirmed?
Yes. Have you officially been declared a woman, Keeve? By the experts?
Because I feel energy transcends physical bodies. But hey, I got you to click on this,
God.
didn't I?
Oh,
Well-
She admits to
God.
clickbaiting right
Okay,
out
then.
of the gate.
Then let's click away. Done. That was a fast article. Thanks.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet because this should be
Okay.
obvious.
What Terry said.
One look at the state of the world and it should be obvious. Frankly, I'm tired of living in an overly masculinized world, and I don't care who is offended by this.
Only you are.
If you're offended by this, you're part of the problem. What is it that is so offensive, you may ask? How's this? The only reason misogyny exists is because of envy. Envy from men.
No. That is way wrong.
Okay, Can I just say that the only reason the world is fucked up right now is because of the pussification of society?
There you
Mhm.
go.
Can I just say, if the world was controlled by a patriarchy in the past, then please bring back the patriarchy, because everything is just going to shit.
No,
Hashtag Amanda 19.
the world isn't pussified enough. Let's see. Envy that they need women to survive, but women do not and have never needed men to survive.
Well, that's just wrong.
That's biologically untrue. That's untrue in a multitude of manners.
It's
No.
no, just it's being done. I've mentioned it many times. The Bear
Yeah.
Grylls, the island. The men were fine in terms of like raw survival. They got shit done. The women would have died if the producers hadn't said, "No, you can't throw away the water bottle. You need it."
Well, obviously those weren't real women.
Ah,
Maybe they didn't
you know,
identify as women.
I don't think Bear Grylls is a biologist, so you might be right on that.
Yeah. The symbol for femininity is the same symbol as the Ankh, the Egyptian symbol of life. Masculine energy is more like a virus.
They're not the same symbol, though,
It is
and
simply
they're not even from the same culture.
No.
Look, are you going to spout more hate facts, or are you going to let Frosted read the article?
yeah. We're talking about Ankhs and Yang Yangs,
Yeah, boobs.
Let's see. Masculine energy is more like a virus. It is simply structure, and it is not life. It cannot survive on its own and looks for live hosts to latch on to until it can kill that host and move on to the next one. Isn't funny how the...
Isn't it funny how in this construct that you made up totally that men sound insane, mostly because it's a projection of your own insanity?
Isn't funny how the word virility is a synonym for masculinity? Virility
Got 'em.
equals virility equals virus.
Yo,
Refute that. Checkmate, motherfuckers.
this to
This
me
is. I would just like to compliment the author on the most coherent feminist rant I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know. This sounds more like penis envy to me.
Oh, and I looked it up, and virus actually comes from the Latin for poison or something like that.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct.
Although I did look it up, and apparently lady comes from kneader of bread.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
by definition, there are places in the kitchen.
Irrefutable. I don't see an argument against that.
All right. There are several animal species where the female reproduces parthenogenically, meaning they do not need the sperm of a male to conceive and give birth.
Yeah, they're also called insects, you dumb bitch.
Feminine energy is creative energy and contains both the active and passive principles in it. It is balanced. Male energy by itself is purely destructive.
Hell yeah, I'm destructive. I like it.
Yeah, that because we all know that construction workers are all women.
Yep.
100%.
And crab fishing boat people, that the deckhand.
Architects.
You name a job that society needs to function,
Yep.
all women.
Plumbers. Yeah.
It cannot create anything, and if it attempts to, it's always a flawed version. Feminine energy is the older and more mature of dualities, while masculine energy is younger and childish.
Incorrect.
Adults can raise themselves. Can a child raise himself? Of course not.
What does that have fuck all to do with the?
No, she's saying that men are little kids and they need women to control them, to raise them properly.
Maybe we should have more male teachers. Can I just say that we need more male teachers in society and fewer
Awfully
female teachers?
misogynistic of you, Jack.
Yes.
I don't give a shit.
It would probably cut down on rape.
We need more male gender study teachers.
Let's see. A child needs guidance from a parent. If a man integrated his feminine energy with his masculine energy, maybe then he could call himself an adult. But most men
He
have
doesn't
no.
have feminine energy or masculine energy. He has energy. Stop with this hippie bullshit.
Too late.
But most men have no interest in integrating their feminine energies, despite the deep envy they have in their subconscious for feminine energy.
No,
Yeah,
there's
because
no
it's
envy.
useless.
I have
That
yet to
doesn't
find
make
a
sense.
very masculine man envious of any part of a woman. Probably because he's going out there trying to get a woman to bed her.
I reckon that there's plenty of guys who are envy of women having boobs because if men had boobs, they'd not need women for anything. They're just like, you know what? I'm just going to stay home today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay home and
Yeah.
just squeeze
I
myself.
would love to have boobs. I love boobs.
There would be no fidget spinners if everyone had boobs, because guys would just play with those.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, as a man who only has one left, I guess that means I'm half of the.
So you got half feminine energy.
Yeah, I'm half the
no,
woman that I
Moonshot.
never was.
Moonshot, you should definitely get a fidget spinner put where your nipple used to be.
He's driving with one headlight out.
He's gonna get pulled over.
Yep.
Let's see. They would prefer to stay fractured and keep leeching off the female energy like a vampire until they can destroy the feminine and civilization altogether.
Fractured butthole.
Let's see. After they do that, just like a virus, they will move to their next target. Another planet, maybe. Perhaps a planet that fits their nature better. Maybe Mars, perhaps?
Oh my god.
Only if the women go to Venus.
Yeah, go to Venus and we'll go to Mars and see who lasts longer.
Or maybe she's basing this off the plot of Doom 3. But that could never happen, right?
Hold on. James Cully says men create flawed versions of life, huh? Bitch, we make fuckable robots.
He's got a point.
Women being the personification of receptive/yin energy have
I
fallen
thought they were yang energy. I thought we were both yang.
Yeah, that we're yang yang.
have fallen victim to these patriarchal traps too. They can be overly receptive and start rejecting their own femininity as well. The feminist movement has contributed to the masculinization of civilization.
That's the problem with civilization right now. Far too masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By convincing themselves that they need to take on masculine traits in order to gain equality. How is this making anything better for women? How is embracing more masculine artificial energy and rejecting the feminine principle of life going to help the cause of women?
Feminine principle of life? Wait, you think men don't value life, you stupid bitch?
Well, what we
Men
need
do
to
not.
do right now is describe today's Western society and say this is what happens when you allow virtue signaling women, not all women, to get into positions of power that feel, oh, look, things need to change.
No, but back to what Jack was saying. Remember, earlier in the article, this person thinks that men are purely destructive. So, no, I don't think she does consider the fact that men value life.
Yeah, no, this entire article is just some sort of bullshit that she concocted in her brain
No, say it
with no evidence whatsoever to support any of her. But it's just reckons. It's just I reckon this. And
Yang energy is scientific fact, Jack.
Yeah, dude. Trust the science.
Just ask Neil deGrasse Tyson. It just adds to the path of destruction that civilization will eventually take if this goes on.
Destroy civilization. Name a matriarchal society that got past the Hut state.
Women do not need to become more masculine. That's adding to the problem. I don't care who doesn't like this. I will say it. Men need to become more feminine.
Hey, remember when she said this was going to be a short article?
Yeah.
That's usually the indicator that it's not.
Femininity
It's
is
like have you ever been to a college graduation and the guy at the start of the speech says, "I'm gonna keep this short." That is a certain guarantee that he's gonna go on the worst, longest speech you've ever heard in your natural life.
You know what? I reckon, like Becca Fairley's husband or Weibo's boyfriend, if they say, "I'm going to keep this short," and they just put their hand on like either Weibo or Becca's head, then they're telling the truth.
or if, for example, you say you can sum up a country in one word, and
Yeah.
then
That's
you go on. I was walking 17,000 miles
That's
through
like-
the Himalayas with Xi
Himalaya-
Jinping.
That's Himalayas.
But then he says, "I don't know that for a fact," even though it was about him.
Let's see. I will
You
say
sit in your chair. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. He did need that clarified.
femininity is the natural principle. Masculinity is the artificial principle. Masculinity equals wearing a mask.
That,
Wow,
no, that's true because Jim Carrey is a male.
I thought-
Yeah, this.
I'm
this-
sorry. How many men were bitching about masks for the past 2 years?
No,
As far as I'm concerned, the majority of the bitching came from the women.
the author is just a master of wordplay.
Mm.
Well, she is ether.
A mask to cover up the natural creative yin energy. Too much artificiality is bad for you at best and can kill you at worst. Men need to tap into the life that they have in them. I definitely feel like the collective field of men has a very damaged and blocked heart chakra.
It's true. It's true. My chakras are all out of alignment.
Yes. Most of them are living from the 3 lower chakras and have no interest in that heart chakra, not realizing that they can never be a whole person if they don't integrate themselves.
Do you have a source for this claim?
Yeah, he's reading it.
I'm sure there will be a lengthy list of sources at the end.
No. Frosted is currently reading the source. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. They need to integrate their shadow self and their mirror self. They need to heal their anima.
Anima.
I am starting to see an inherent problem in this so-called feminine energy.
This is all common
It's-
sense to me. I don't know what you guys' problem is.
You know, I go ahead, Jack.
No, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna point out that when was the last time this woman was laid, if at all?
Oh, do chakras count?
When she had masculine energy go into her chakra.
When her two-way traffic sign was taken down.
Hey, just tape her mouth shut and fuck her, and she and any hole's a goal.
Holes a goal. Jesus, that's horrible.
See, that's masculine destructive energy. Somebody had to say this. I'm beyond fed up with misogyny and really all kinds of femphobia, irrational hatred towards the feminine. And that doesn't just include hatred towards women. Femphobia can also manifest as hatred towards queer men and trans feminine individuals also.
Wow.
I look
Now she's
forward
starting to do that shit. Okay, whatever, dude.
I look forward to the day where we notice the pendulum really starting to swing the other way, and we realize that if we don't start integrating our femininity, accepting our femininity, and not belittling our femininity,
I look forward to the end of this fucking article.
then that is what will sustain a long-lasting, fair, egalitarian civilization for all. Some men do not want that. Some men want to keep leeching off of yin energy like the virus they are. My thoughts about that? go to some other planet and fuck that one up. Leave this one and all other civilized people alone, please.
I think that you need a man to fuck your planet up.
Yeah, she definitely needs a good boning.
Well, I
She
think
needs the love of a good yang. It's good to keep the yang up.
We learned a lot about anima and chakras today.
Yeah.
Yes, because that gotta love that witchy woo woo.
I mean, would you expect anything less from an article written by Buddha?
Oh, and I see we've got a great big homo from South Carolina in the chat.
Is that really what that acronym stands for?
Yes,
Why,
it is.
Why would it be?
Yes, it
Why
is.
would
That
it be
is
anything else?
that is actually
Okay.
my friend, and he told me ahead of time.
Oh, okay. Hi, great big homo from South Carolina.
Great Britain has fucked school children.
This just in: Frosted Glass has a friend.
What?
I call shenanigans on that claim.
Absolutely.
Oh, he said stop, so I know who's typing.
Or is it stop?
All right. Well, with the third, now I'm all thrown off. All right. Well, with the
Third
other,
article.
Third article, third game.
And
the
what
end
are
of
you
the third
thrown off
article
by there, Frosted?
comes our final game.
It was.
Which-
Was it the stopping?
Damn homo. All right. Which is Po or No Gender Edition.
Huzzah.
And as I said, since we only have 3 articles tonight, we'll be ending with this game.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to guess. My chakras are all thrown off.
Well, just go B. It's always B.
B for boobies.
All right. And this is the one where I give you 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and 1 I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up. And I'll even give you a short description of each one.
This game reminds me, there was a video that V Monroe made saying, "Can you believe there's a cake gender?" It's like, oh boy.
What
Yeah.
you
Sit
don't
down.
know.
Yeah,
We've got a lot to teach you, young man.
V, you innocent little child.
You sweet summer child, you.
All right, so gender A. Ichthyogender.
Oh, birdies.
Xenogender in which someone feels a strong connection to fish or other fish-like creatures.
God.
All right.
Just call it fish gender, for Christ's sake.
No, because
pretentious enough.
ichthyo sounds far more scientific.
Gender B. Croc-choric.
What?
Xenogender,
It's B.
xenogender related to the aesthetic of croc shoes.
So Aquaman?
Oh my god.
Is Aquaman ichthyogender?
Do you really want to be associated with the shoe that's the preferred choice of autistic children?
Yes, yes, they do.
Coric, oh my god.
All right, and gender C. Ghost pup gender.
What?
Gender strongly connected to dogs, but with ghostly qualities.
What?
I love it. I love Ghost Pup.
That's got like 3 layers of fucking inception going
Okay,
there.
so I want Ghost Pup gender to be real, so I'm not going to vote for that one. I'm going to go with B.
B. Same.
All right, and
I'm
I'll
gonna
poll.
go.
I'll make a poll for the chat so they can get in on it, and don't forget one of the options is that they're all real.
See, because I can see the croc cork flag as just having a big old fucking croc shoe in the middle with these stupid stripes on it.
I'm gonna go against the grain and say it's A. For
You got
no
something against
fucking
fish?
reason.
You got something against fish?
All right, so Jackson.
Willett Forge is very offended by my comparison to Croc shoes.
All right, so Jake says A. Moon, what'd you say?
B.
All right, Terry.
B.
All right, Hammer.
Also B.
Croc
All right.
cork's a flag full of holes. Good one, Della.
All right, looks like B's in the lead, followed by A.
And Hammer, you were noticeably quiet during that last article.
Yeah. Pretty
He was
terrible.
He was working on his anima.
He's balancing his chakras.
Yeah, why didn't you get like anima gender or chakra gender or yang gender?
Anima? I don't even like cartoons.
Boo.
No, that's an Aeon from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I was just gonna after the stream post a picture of the Aeon from Final Fantasy and say special thanks to the star of the final article.
Seymour's mother, who became the faith for anima.
Well,
Yep,
I'm
that's the one.
not into weeb shit, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, you shut your frickin' language there, buddy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there's plenty wrong with it, but that's okay.
Yes. What? No.
All right. Well, in the poll there, it looks like the audience went with B with A in a close second. All right. And the answer is
B.
B is fake.
Oh yeah.
All right. I gotta say, I love the flags this week.
Oh,
But
God.
before you show them though, where did you come up with croc cork anyway?
I don't
You
know.
got like a pair of Crocs. You're just like, oh fuck it, croc cork done.
No, I've never owned Crocs. I just had to pick something very weird and niche, you know, to go with
And
something
animal related.
that would be, you know, a believable gender.
No. I'm glad that Ghost Pup is real. That makes me happy.
Oh, that's got to be an
Alright.
interesting flag.
So the ichthyogender one is pretty straightforward.
Fish, or is it all blue and white and all that?
That's boring.
Yeah, it actually has something.
But the
Oh,
second
where is it?
one,
Oh shit.
is just frickin' adorable.
Oh god. Oh my god. I like that. That's cute.
Mhm.
Somebody actually did some work on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll give them that one. I'll say, okay, I will officially say that works as a gender only because the flag looks so cool.
And the concept is awesome. I just like Ghost Pup gender.
Yes.
I'm glad it's real.
Yes.
All right.
I don't get the yellow and the orange stripes in the other one though. That one doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. They all have horizontal stripes of some random color.
Mm.
Delahaye says he's more likely to respect someone wearing Crocs than someone who wears those shoes with the individual toes.
That's a fair point.
I've never even heard of those.
No,
Really?
Yeah, they're worn by weirdos.
I
Yeah.
mean,
That's his point.
I've seen socks with individual toes, but not shoes.
They're worn by like I'm a hiker. No, you're a weirdo.
Think of like
Hey,
a
you just said
clog.
the same thing twice.
Think of like a clog shoe, and then it's got holes in it.
All right. Well, that's all I have for tonight, gentlemen. So I'll take this moment to show my co-host and guest. I Like Boobs hosts Quippers United Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And there's no way in hell that his name is Jack at all. No, not at all.
Nope.
No. I like boobs. Can't you read the sign?
Yeah.
Are you?
What? Your sound cut out, Moon.
Oh, sorry. I said, are you implying that I can't read, you racist fuck? I heard that, you shit. He goes, yeah, in the background.
It depends if you had a black reading teacher. All All right. Moonshock has his Twitch channel linked in the description where he plays games that aren't as good as Super Seducer.
Of course not.
Let's see. Terry is on Johnny Hellcat streams. He's on One Ton Hammer's Minions Nights. He's on Quippers United. He's on Delahaye's streams now.
He's on meth.
No, let's say there's Johnny's, Six's, Minions,
Oh, yeah.
and
Six's Sober streams. That's the one I was missing.
He's
All right.
on cocaine.
And anything you want to shill, Hammer?
Just the Minions Wednesday show. Actually, all the Minions shows, but I run the Wednesday show with Terry, and also Genty Maxi, friend of the channel.
Well, I would also like to say, Moonshock, this is a great opportunity. Steam Summer Sale. Super Seducer is 70% off.
He's on the ecstasy.
Let me look, because I'm on Steam right now. I will actually do a search. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's 70% off. It's $5.55 Australian, so it's probably going to be like
Super
$4.
Seducer, How to Talk to Girls is $3.89. Super Seducer
There you
2,
go.
Advanced Seduction is $4.15.
All right, well, you
you
gotta
gotta
get
get
the
one.
second one. Second
The
one is the
second one's
best.
better. Second one's the best. But
Oh
you should
my!
He's
get
on the
both.
LSD.
Just the previews make it look. I mean, this guy's wearing one of those gay ass sun hats. What is he, a freaking homo?
Well, buy the game and you can find out.
Wow, this looks completely retarded.
Well, buy it and you can play it on stream.
Oh, he does have some nice looking ladies on there at least.
He's on the marijuana.
He's on the Mary Jane.
All right.
SS2.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week at the same time, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys next week.
Oh my god.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
He's on the uppers.
The develop.